Quaid Azam, Part 29. So it was in the days of Mughal pensioner emperors that Sayyid Ahmad Khan chose to leave the Red Fort and take a service with the Company Bahadur, and he became an employee of East India Company instead. He was astute enough to read the trend of his times to his advantage. Sayyid Ahmad Khan knew nothing then of the legal procedures or of the law code established by the British. His uncle, Maulvi Khalilullah Khan, Sadr Amin, in Delhi therefore took him under his wings and thus launched Sayyid Ahmad's career as an employee of the British Raj. This also laid the foundation of his lifelong Anglophilia. In those tumultuous days of 1857, Sayyid Ahmad's career took him to Delhi, then to Agra, to Fatehpur Sikri, and finally to Bijnor. His attempts at rescuing the European population and of taking over the administration of Bijnor are described in ample detail in his biography Hayat-e Javed by Altaf Hussain Hali. When in 1859 a special commission was set up to examine the confiscation of Indians' property post 1857, two European commissioners of Rohilkhand and the judge of Moradabad and just one Indian, Sayyid Ahmad Khan, found a place on it. Sayyid Ahmad Khan's is the most prominent of the names associated with Aligarh movement. Some other public figures connected with it in those early years were Sayyid Mehdi Ali Khan, 1837-1907, Maulvi Nazir Ahmad, 1830-1912, and Maulvi Samiullah Khan, 1834-1908. It could not have been that Sayyid Ahmad who had for long lived in Delhi and had close family connections with the fort would fail to notice the devastation that had befallen the city. But he belonged to that class of the Sharif, Ashraf, the aristocrats who are renowned for their attachment to the power and privileges that go with the office and for their knack in the sticking with the seats of power. If their own status had to be maintained, it needed a forced demonstration of the loyalty to the British, an adaptation of the British power. For the adherents of the Aligarh movement, the only way to that sinecure was to adopt things Europeans, and that too with some urgency, even if it involved considerable cultural shift. For those of the Aligarh movement, this was an easy way to build bridges between their own and the imperial world of the British. The Muslims of the ilk of Sayyid Ahmad Khan, like Sayyid Amir Ali and Nawab Abdul Latif, the modernist of those times, advocated that their co-religionists keep aloof from the Congress. On the other hand, the Congress even then appreciated the importance of Muslim support for retaining its supposedly national character. As only 2 out of a total 72 delegates of the first Congress were Muslims, and that too fairly unimportant members of the community, the reception committee of the second Congress took particular care to ensure that the markedly better Muslim representation In reaction, Sayyid Ahmad Khan, in an article in the Aligarh Institute Gazette of 23 November 1886, condemned the Congress movement as seditious